Okay, so we are going to do a Google Earth. You're just going to type in your search under Chrome. You're going to type in Google Earth, and then we're going to click on it. I click Launch Earth in Chrome, and then you can close out these other ones. While it's loading up, a few things that you can do with Google Earth is that you can find different things in the world. You can also place mark or bookmark those places, and then you can go back to them. So I will show you how to do that in this demonstration. You can also use it in science, math, social studies. It's a good tool to use in different subjects. If you're teaching math, you can do how long is it going to take to get somewhere, what might you do, and spending, and you can incorporate a lot of different things in that. Social studies, you can do the different artifacts that are in a place. And then you can click on it and it will give you some information regarding those artifacts. Okay, so when you pull it up, it's going to look like this. You're going to have the option of signing in. I've already signed in to my Google account, so you want to make sure that you're signed in to your Google account. You can search for a certain area on here. On the chart, you're going to type in your area that you want to search. So if we're doing the St. Louis Arch, it'll pop up and then you're going to click on that. It will actually zoom in to that artifact on the map. So you can see it's working there. Here it will tell you a little bit about that artifact that you've searched. This is what it looks like there in a 3D form. You can put a place mark on that and it will add it to my places. You can also do a person. So if I want to know what it looks like if I'm actually standing there, I can drag my person down there and zoom in, and it will actually show me what it looks like. My compass, I can fly to that location. So this is my current location. So this would be my house. And it's from a Google Earth satellite. I was taking a picture of that. So this is the street view of my house. If I want to go back to the St. Louis Arch, I just have to come over here and click it. And then so if I want to go back to the arch, I'm going to click my information, the I in the circle, and I'm going to click to fly here. So then it's going to take me back to where the arch is at. And then there's that. There's the actual gateway arch. And this is a little bit of information, but if I wanted more information, I would just click on it. And then it's going to take me to a Wikipedia page that has some information on it. There are also some searches here that are nearby. Here is a map of that area and then the information for that specific area. Okay, so let me X out of this. If I want to go to a random place, I can just click feeling lucky and it's going to take me to a someplace around the world. And we are in Australia. This gives me a little bit of information on it. I can also do people also explored, and it will bring up some other places, and I can switch through them and see what's around that. If I want to, let me go back here. Let's feel lucky again. All right, again, if I wanted to place mark this, I would just click my little bookmark area here, and it's going to save it over here in my searches. And then this is all the area that is around that. And so if I wanted to measure the distance that it is from in feet, yards, whatever it may be. So this is going to be my starting point. We'll do all the way to here as my end point. And then it's going to tell me how long it is. So if I have a longer distance, if it's flying, then I would have to just zoom out and then stretch it across there. If I wanted to share my bookmarks, so I'm going to go to my bookmarks. This has all of the places that I've shared. I'm just going to click on the three dots, and I'm going to export it as a KML file. I can also go here to this, and I can share it on any of these. So if I get a shareable link, it's going to look like this. I'm going to copy it and put it on the document that it needs to be on. I can rename it. I can, of course, delete it and export it as the KML file. Of course, I can turn my earth however I want for it to, for me to look at it. I can change my map style if I wanted it clean with no roads or borders. If I wanted everything, so it's going to be very busy, I can do that one. Or if we're just exploring the area around it. So there is a 2D view compared to the 3D view. You get all the texture from the 3D. You can also play a game. Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego is on here. And then you just have to go to different places and learn different things at those places. So in closing, using a Google Earth can be educational. It can be fun just to be able to see what's around the world and what you may one day travel. And then you can manipulate the world however you want. So if I wanted to make it really small or zoom in to the ocean or one of the continents, I could do that. I can turn the world by just clicking my left mouse, and then the yellow dots are where my bookmarks are actually at, or my place markers are at. So if I wanted to try the distance from Kentucky to St. Louis, and then I'm going to go to the Statue of Liberty, it's going to tell me how many miles it is there. So there are a lot of things that you can do. You can look at all the continents. You can actually see where they're at on the map. You can manipulate your map. You can turn it to how you want it to be turned. And you can zoom in or you can zoom out.